Blowing ad budget on metrics that look great till the CFO sees them, that's bull spend. And marketers are calling it out in Dashboard Confessions.
I remember telling my boss, it'll be good for the brand, when leads were slow. Yeah, it wasn't.
Cut the bull spend. LinkedIn lets you target by company, job title, and more. Advertise on LinkedIn. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a $250 credit. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
You think that he was distracted?
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
As I observed him walking into the parking lot, to me, he was with a female. They were very giddy. He seemed very... To me, that was just my impression, that he was having an affair with someone, and I think that
where
he
did
was...
you get that?
That's just my opinion. Women intuition.
This is the plaintiff, Layla Esposito. She says the defendant backed out of his spot at a diner parking lot and crashed right into her car. Obviously, he wasn't looking where he was going, and when she asked him for his information, he was very rude. The guy told her he was leaving, and if she needed to find him, she could locate him at the bus terminal. She took a picture of his license, filed a report with the cops, and is now suing him for the $1,578 she's owed. This is the defendant, Mark Wolf. He says he's a bus driver who was on break, so he went to the diner. He says the accident happened entirely different than the plaintiff says. In fact, it was the plaintiff who backed into him. When it happened, she blurted out, "I can't believe this. This is my third accident in 3 months." Bottom line, the woman's trying to turn a very minor fender bender into a big Megillah. She got money from his insurance company, and he's not giving her any more. He's accused of not watching his back. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $471.49 for damages.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
What you are about to witness is real. The participants are not actors. They are actual litigants with a case pending in civil court. Both parties have agreed to drop their claims and have their cases settled here before Judge Marilyn Milian in our forum, the People's Court.
Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Layla Esposito, you are suing Mark Wolf for $1,578 in damages that you have sustained as a result of what you say is his negligence in driving. Tell me what happened.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have a counterclaim against her for $471.49 to the cost to repair your car because you say it was her fault.
Right. Okay. February 2nd, I was parked at the Golden Dove Diner on Staten Island in the parking lot, awaiting for my friend to arrive to join me for breakfast. My car was off, parked in a legal spot, and every so often I would glance up, and I actually noticed him walking into the parking lot with a female, a companion. Shortly after I noticed them walking in, I get slammed on the side of my car.
Wait, walking into the place or
He
walking
was
into
walking
the
into the
cars?
parking lot, coming into the parking lot. As I was parked, I glanced up, I noticed him coming in.
He gets into the car with
He gets into his own car.
Okay, with a companion?
No, the companion got into her own car.
Okay.
He was in his, and she was in hers.
Okay.
What happened was she started to back out first, and I believe he was trying to be a gentleman to her and allow her to back out while he was backing out, not paying attention where he was going, and slammed into my parked vehicle.
Wait, if he's allowing her to back out, he's not moving?
No, he backed out. At the same time, they were both backing out. Okay.
Oh, well then where's the gentleman part? Okay, go ahead.
So I made a little drawing.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you come over here and show me how it happened?
Okay. Okay. I'll say this is my car.
Okay.
And there's parking lot. Okay, so he's back. This is her car and this is his car. I'm parked here, facing this way. So he starts to back out this way. At the same time, she's backing out. He just kept backing out, and he slammed into me that way.
And what part of your car did he hit?
Right
Is it
here.
just like you're showing it?
Right, this whole section here of the
Is
car.
there, okay, now is there parking? Do you have a picture of the place?
Yes, I have.
So I can see that there's legal parking around where
Yes.
you are there?
Yes, I do. I could show you the photo.
Okay. And then your car was off? It wasn't
It
even on?
was off. I was just parked waiting for her to arrive so we could go into the diner together.
Okay, and there was no car next to you?
No,
Were you
there
the
was no
last
car.
car in a row of cars?
Well,
or-
you'll see in the photo there's cars maybe not directly on either side of me, but maybe one to here.
Did you take pictures at the actual accident
I
scene?
did.
Oh, let's see 'em.
Okay, and want to just give that?
Go ahead, what were you saying?
Essentially, I was just waiting there, waiting for my friend to show up. He backs into me.
Whose red car is this?
That's his. There's no damage to his car. The insurance company,
Well, this is a picture of the back of his car.
well, that's what hit me.
Oh, that's right.
The back of his car hit me.
Okay.
His insurance company acknowledges that there was no damage to his car. If you see the notice
Let me
from
see
Liberty.
the insurance company letter that you received.
And the case says it did not sustain any damage.
What kind of
as
car
a
do you drive? A
result.
Honda what?
Honda Accord, 2011. It's a lease. I also
Okay, now
wrote
you
to-
say the accident happened differently, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your testimony about how the accident happened? And I'm going to ask you also to come over here and show me with the cars.
Sure.
I was in fact actually coming out of the Golden Dove Diner.
Okay?
The entrance to the Golden Dove Diner is on the side. I was actually, this is my car here. I was parked actually over here with the nose in. Her vehicle, her car, she came into the Golden Dove Diner and actually was parking into her spot. The dispatcher whom I was with, she was picking up food also, she was parked over here. She was coming in this way, and I noticed that she was backing in with the nose out. She came in like this, and she had to readjust her vehicle, but at that time, I didn't know she was gonna pull out again. I was backing out this way, but as I was pulling out, our vehicles collided with my back, and
Wow, that's a totally different story.
absolutely, and I have
Okay,
a
where's the
video.
dispatcher?
The dispatcher was actually over
No,
here.
I mean today. Where is the dispatcher to testify?
Oh, she's not here.
Why not? She's the only independent witness, and you both
Because-
have like diametrically opposed
Because
stories.
I don't think she actually saw what happened. She actually
She
said,
got
what
out
the
of
heck
her
happened?
vehicle and assessed
She
my
actually
damages.
got out of
Yeah,
the...
but I don't really care about your damages. I can see that in a picture. I want to know how the accident happened, because that's the whole case.
She didn't see the actual accident because she got out of the
Not
vehicle.
a single witness
No.
actually saw the accident?
No.
Just the two of you?
Right,
Is there a
she-
police report?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Let
I
me
have
see what
one.
the police report
You want
says.
me to step back now, Your Honor?
No, not yet.
Okay, stay right there.
But I do want to see the police report right now.
Absolutely.
He didn't want to wait for the police to show up. The police did show. I filed a complaint with them, and they marked my police report as I was parked, as I was truly parked.
Why didn't you wait for the police?
I'll explain that, ma'am. Actually, after the accident, I got out of the car and I asked her if she was injured in any way. She stated no. She then told me that I can't believe it, I'm in 3 accidents in 3 months. We didn't stay in this position after the accident. There's another row of parking spaces here. We actually pulled up into the parking spaces. We moved the cars from the original spots that we were in. I was in this spot, she was trying to get into this
I'm sorry,
spot.
why didn't you wait for the police?
I noticed that my meal break was ending. So I had to call up my job to tell them what happened. They told me that you need to get back to work. I told them I was involved in a minor accident. They said, we're gonna have to mark your AWOL. That's when I turned to Ms. Esposito and I stated, look, I'm gonna give you my work address. I work about a mile down the road. Here's my address. If the police need me, I'll be right at my job, available.
Did police ever call you? to
No,
get your
they never
side of
came
things?
over, they never
Yeah, that's the
called.
risk you run when you leave the scene. So you get the police report,
Yes.
and then you gave her your insurance information,
I gave her in fact, I said we need to switch
exchanged.
insurance company.
and then you think that he was distracted.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
As I observed him walking into the parking lot, to me, he was with a female. They were very giddy. He seemed very... To me, that was just my impression, that he was having an affair with someone, and I think
But
that
where
he
do
was...
you get that?
That's just my opinion. Women intuition.
Woman's intuition,
Yes.
because what?
He just didn't, he was very, secretive about his information, what he wanted to exchange with me. His female friend got in the car right away. She sped off. She didn't stay. He didn't stay. I felt like they were hiding things.
She sped off and didn't stay because she had just
You know,
finished a
and
tour. She
so-
went to get breakfast and she went
She
home.
doesn't, I mean, if she didn't see anything, I guess she doesn't need to stay.
She came out of the car and
All right,
actually...
let me just ask you a question. You decided to go ahead and let the insurance companies handle it, right?
When I got back to my job, I filed a police report at my workplace. They have...
May I see it?
Yes. They have these accident forms at the job.
Whose fault do you think this is?
I don't believe it's my fault, no.
At all?
Well, when I was pulling out of the parking spot, I looked over to my right and saw that her vehicle was not moving at the time. That's when I started backing up, and then I looked in the rearview mirror. As I hit the brake, I noticed that her vehicle was directly in back of mine. She had moved her vehicle after I was already moving.
That's not so, Your Honor.
Is this your handwriting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but you have put the cars here in your picture very differently than you put them there in that sketch. Want to see that again?
Yes, ma'am.
No, this is a.
Now, when you were here, this is what you did. You said that she was here, you were here, you thought she was done, and then it turns out that she.
Oh, I see.
Right,
I got
and that's how
number-
you put them. You put them in your sketch like this, which is, I guess, the way the pictures of the cars actually look. He has no damage on his. You have on the back quarter panel?
Yes, ma'am.
Back quarter panel.
I do have some damage on my vehicle, and the reason
Oh,
why...
good. Where's the damage on your? I'm not good, but
Well,
that evidence. Okay, can I see the?
Well, the reason why I didn't file a counter-suit in small claims court is because the estimate that I got was lower than the deductible I had to pay.
Got it.
This is on the hood.
She
of
left
chip.
it.
Your Honor, if you see the information from Liberty Mutual, he clearly acknowledges there was no damage to his vehicle whatsoever.
Yeah. Why does your insurance
So
company
That's because
say?
I
There's a
told
lot of
him there was no...
inconsistencies with him.
I told them there was no damage because they told me if I do file a claim for damage, it'll go on my insurance and it would not cover the deductible.
Okay. What is it I'm looking at? This.
That's the cover, the wheel cover.
But why would that be a result of this collision when she's driving a car and you're driving a truck, and that's even higher than her
No, it was
car?
much lower than the hood of a car. The
top of the wheel, because here's where the number 4
No.
is. So that means that we are talking, this is the back of the car, and the scratch that you're showing me is on top over here. Okay, that is way higher than the Honda. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't want you to make a face when I'm talking to you, because
No,
that's
ma'am.
not going to help your case.
Okay, ma'am.
Like I'm ridiculous.
Yes,
Look
ma'am.
at what you are showing me. This. Look at the number 4. That means that if I draw a line across to the number 4, this is many inches up that number 4, right? Here's the number 4. Here's the back of the truck. Here's the number 4. I'm going to draw a line here, and I'm going to go up a couple of inches. That puts the damage you're showing me up here. She's driving a Honda. The Honda is lower than yours. It was the bumper that had to have hit that Honda, not the top of the wheel cover, right?
Unbelievable.
Ma'am, there's two parts of the damage. The first part is on the side of the license plate where it was pressed in as if you put 3 fingers against the side of the license plate.
Where's a picture of that? You have close-ups only of the
Yes,
wheel.
I would have to show you. You have the picture.
Right. I have 3 pictures that you've taken the time to take of damage to the wheel.
I can show you if I take a look at it.
Yeah,
where the
come on over
damage
here.
is.
I want you to show me. Right here. These are 3 blow-ups of the
Yes,
damage on
here's-
top of the wheel, right?
Here's the damage. This is the license plate over here on the side.
Okay.
That's the damage on the side of the plate, right over here. You see
Here
the marks right
or
here?
here?
No, here, down
That's
here.
this.
Right.
Okay, hold on. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. and
Now
then
the wheel.
hold on,
cover.
hold
Sure.
on. How does this correlate to this?
This here is right over here.
Except, I know.
No, this part of the plate comes out, the side cover right here. The side cover comes way out, and my camera was right on
Okay,
top
but
of
isn't
it.
all this deeper than your bumper?
No, it's right over.
I know where that is. Isn't that further in
Yes,
from
ma'am.
your bumper?
Yes, ma'am.
So why would that interior nook and cranny be what hit her car when your bumper would have hit first?
My bumper sustained no damage, though.
I understand. But what I'm saying is I don't know that these damages were sustained there either. You know?
That's the only time I ever got hit in the rear with a vehicle.
Do you see the damage to her car? Something bent that in.
Yes.
Okay? It's got to be something on your car that bent that in, because there's no question the two cars collided. You're just saying it's her fault. She's saying it's your fault.
Well,
so what part of your car do you think bent that in? What part? That is not in the same level as this.
She says, the reason why I didn't take pictures of...
I didn't ask you why you didn't take
Because
pictures. I'm asking you exactly what we're talking about. What part of your
That
car...
damage may not have been caused by my vehicle, is what I'm trying
now
to say.
that damage isn't
Oh,
caused
my
by your
goodness.
vehicle.
She was involved in 3 prior accidents.
Okay, so your vehicle didn't touch her vehicle.
No, it did, but I'm not sure how much damage my vehicle had caused. She was in 3 other
Okay,
accidents.
can you answer the following question? What part of your vehicle touched that vehicle?
The rear of my vehicle.
The rear what? The bumper? This edge? This bottom of this
to tell you the
tire?
truth,
What?
I'm not exactly sure exactly where because I have no damage on my
That's
bumper.
right. Go ahead and go back. Go
the
ahead
wheel
and go
cover.
back. Go ahead and go back. And so what you're doing, since you have no damage, is you're pointing to some damage
Right.
As evidence. Now, let me ask you a question. Did you tell him that you had been in 3 prior accidents in the
No,
last
ma'am.
month? Have you been in 3
No,
accidents?
I have a
in the
clean driving record. I've
No,
never been...
that wasn't my question.
I'm sorry,
That's the
sure.
answer to do you have a clean driving record?
Okay.
Have you been charged
No,
with
ma'am.
accidents? That
Nothing.
wasn't my question. My question was, have you had 3 accidents?
No, ma'am.
Okay, where is he getting this from? He's just making it up?
He's a compulsive liar.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, can you tell if you're in a relationship that the other person's having an affair if they run into the person that they're secretly having an affair with? Can you just zero in?
Totally.
How so?
You can tell they're just being sketchy, awkward, uncomfortable.
Even like a subtle look?
Yeah, you can tell for sure.
Like quickly?
Yeah, quick. I can. No.
You know what? You were nodding yes, and you're holding a baby, which makes me more interested.
Yes, absolutely, I can tell. I mean, they just start acting so weird, like their eyes move really quickly, they start blinking a lot, like it's so obvious. I actually had an ex-boyfriend who that happened to with him, so trust me, I knew.
Unbelievable. Going inside the courtroom.
Now, wouldn't that dispatcher friend of yours have heard that? Because she got out and she looked at the desk, so she would have heard that conversation.
No, ma'am. She just got out of the car, asked what the hell happened. I said
Yeah, I know,
it was
but
a
if she's
minor
saying,
accident.
oh my gosh, I got into 3 accidents in the last month, she'd be a witness to that.
No, she wasn't standing there waiting for an argument. She just got into her car. She had
No,
completed
but she
her-
got out of the car and checked, surveyed stuff.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did, ma'am.
She didn't survey
Well, then
anything.
what is her hurry to get back? You just had an accident, she doesn't, will get out to see if you're fine?
She asked me if I was okay. I
From
stated,
what? From the driver's seat? Is she speeding off?
No, she got out of the car.
Okay, I just
She was-
asked that. All right, we're done.
Thank you, ma'am.
We're done. I find in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of the $1,578. I find the accident to be your fault, and I find on your counterclaim 0. That's my judgment.
Thank you
Good
so
luck,
much.
folks.
Thank you very much.
And that's it. The defendant comes out on the losing end of this case. You just have to answer the questions exactly as she asks them.
Well,
You don't seem to be able to do that.
No, well, I tried to get out my side of the story, and every time I did, I guess she just blew it off.
No, she was just waiting for the answers to her questions.
I was trying to give the answers, but...
What about the plaintiff assuming or guessing that you were having an affair with somebody?
She went to buy some breakfast. That's all it was. She got off her tour, and she went to get some breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
That was about it.
All right, head right around the corner here, and let's see what the plaintiff has to say about this. Come on in here. You satisfied about this?
Extremely
comment?
satisfied.
Really?
It's about time.
He denies. Where'd you come up with these speculations about the guy's
Like I said, it's
personal
women's
life?
intuition. You're just observing someone's behavior, the giddiness, the lack of paying attention to what goes on
That's
around
kind of a
him.
serious charge against somebody.
Well, it is what it is.
Harvey?
You know what? The positioning of the cars are critical in these cases. Do not move the car before you take pictures. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Hi, this is Zoe Deutsch.
And Nick Robinson. Our brand new movie, Voicemails for Isabel, is all about those little moments that feel like the universe is looking out.
Feeling homesick, then your sister calls.
Hearing that perfect song exactly when you need it. Sometimes life rigs things in our favor, like learning about your new favorite rom-com, Voicemails for Isabel. Now playing only on Netflix.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
This is the plaintiff, Jacqueline Lipford. She says the defendant, her ex-husband, cashed an insurance check which was made out to both of them, and he never forked over her share of the money. The louse even forged her name so he could cash it in an attempt to hide the money from her. You have to get up pretty early in the morning to fool her, and she ain't gonna let anybody get away with stealing her dough. She's suing for $2,559.21, the amount she's due. This is the defendant, Paul Lipford. He says his truck caught on fire and was burned to a crisp. How the plaintiff thinks she's entitled to half his money is a joke because the truck was his. This lawsuit's just the plaintiff's way of trying to get some money out of him because she found out he settled a workman's comp case and she smells green. He's accused of not sharing.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Jacqueline Lipford, you are suing your former husband of 27 and a half years, Paul Lipford, for $2,559.21 in insurance money that you say he defrauded you of. Tell me what's going on.
Correct. We were married for 27 and a half years.
Did you have children?
Yes, we did. I have a 27-year-old son and a daughter that's going to be 22 in October. We weren't getting along. I decided to call it quits. I, in turn, moved out of the home that we lived in at the time, found my own apartment. He had the truck. Then we were not on talking terms. He refused to, talk to me.
But let me ask you a question. When was the divorce final?
March 1st of 2011.
Okay. And when you say he had the truck, whose name was the truck under?
As far as I know, it was under both of our names.
Do you know otherwise? Or it was under both?
It was in both our names.
All right. And then did you have lawyers at the divorce?
No.
No,
you
we did
everything yourself.
pro se,
Okay. Do
yes.
you have the divorce decree?
Yes, I do.
May I have it? All right. So he has a truck, and what happens to the truck?
From what I understand, it was caught on fire.
What happened to it?
A turbo line broke. It was a diesel. The turbo line broke, dripped down on the manifold, and caught the truck on fire.
So it did go on fire?
Yes.
All right. And when did that happen?
December 2010.
December 2010. Were you folks living together when that happened? No, right?
No.
Okay. And so that happens, and then you put in an insurance claim, and the insurance pays you how much?
I got a difference of a little over $5,000.
How much?
I want to...
Exact amount.
I don't remember yet.
Okay, you know, though, because apparently the check came in your name and his name.
Correct.
Okay. Did you sign that check in order to enable him to cash it?
No, I did not.
What happened?
I signed both our names to it and cashed it.
You signed your soon-to-be ex-wife's name, who you were not on speaking terms with.
We were on speaking terms at that
to a check that you then took all of and didn't tell her about?
Your Honor, we were on speaking terms at that time.
Okay, so you're on speaking terms. Why don't you speak to her and say, hey, there's a check in both our names.
I did.
Let's go to the bank.
I did.
Halvesies for you, halvesies for me.
The check was to replace my vehicle, Your Honor.
I understand. The
We
vehicle
signed
that
each
you
other's
told me
names on
was
things.
under her name too?
Yes.
Okay, so what part of that makes you think it's your money and that you are entitled? Clearly, the insurance company doesn't think it's your money because they're writing a check to both of you. So it's both your money. Clearly, you have told me that you both own the car. So how would it be appropriate for you to forge her name? And why is it okay?
Your Honor, we signed each other's names on checks.
Oh, so you think that little rule was still in place when you're in the midst of a divorce proceeding? Is that it?
So was he allowed to forge her name to this check to get the money? I'm going to go way in the back there. You're not.
No, not at all. It's still illegal. Whether you're married or not, you can't forge someone's signature.
Well, and her name is on the title. Is she entitled to half the money on the insurance?
No.
No?
Yes.
Oh, boy. You had two choices. Which one is it?
Yes.
Oh, good. And what do you think? Can he actually sign her name on the back of that check?
I just think forging's wrong, period.
Forging's wrong, period. Yeah. But especially when you're divorced, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Going inside the courtroom.
She knew about it, Your Honor. She wanted half the check. I used the check to buy another vehicle. It was the only means of transportation.
She knew about it, and what? Oh, I know why you want the money. That's not my question. I'm saying, how do you justify legally forging someone's... Did you ever go to the police?
Yes, I did.
And what happened?
I'm working on a case right now with a couple of detectives.
How do you justify forging someone's name and then saying to a court of law, well, I used to do that when I was married to her, so it's okay. And yeah, the car was half in her name, but I needed it to buy a new car. Do you understand the weakness in the things that you were saying?
Evidently not, Your Honor.
Yeah, I think you do. I think you do, because when you sit there, take a pen and forge your name on it, I think you realize that it's not something you're entitled to. Because that's the only reason to do that. Why didn't you just pick up the phone and tell her there was a check in both your names?
I did, Your Honor.
And then what? And then she said,
she
oh, you
wanted
can
half
have
of it.
Huh?
She said she wanted half of it. She wasn't entitled to half of it. It was my
so
vehicle.
if she wanted
I paid
it,
for
then okay, so it's very clear that she wanted it. So then how is she not entitled to half of it if it's in her name?
I paid for that truck, Your Honor.
So what? So what?
The only reason her name was on there is because I couldn't take her off of the insurance until after we were divorced.
So what?
So
it's
what
not
makes
even
her
that it's on the
entitled to half
insurance.
of it?
It's on that she's on the title. So what? That's marital asset. Did she work? Did you work while you guys were married?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but even if you didn't, do you understand what a marital asset means? It means like you guys were a team. So even if she didn't work and you were, you can't just turn around and say to somebody after 27 and a half years of marriage, well, Judge, it's my car because really I made the money. Are you crazy? I mean, the thing is, I think you know that what you did was criminal.
I don't feel as though it was, Your Honor.
I don't know how you feel as though it wasn't. I'm aghast. Why'd you guys split up after 27 years?
We just were not getting along for the past couple of years. He had moved to Florida, came back. It was a total mess. Our marriage was over a long time ago.
Why do you say you broke up after 27 years?
I caught her with a friend of mine.
You caught her
having
with a
sex
friend.
with a friend of mine, yeah.
Okay, so is that why you think you're entitled to half that money?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Had nothing to do with it.
All right, so let's see the divorce decree. Let me see any paperwork between the two of you that has anything to do with this. That's what I want to say.
Absolutely.
You guys were apparently going to file for bankruptcy at one point?
Yes, we were.
And?
That's the check.
What happened with that?
Our attorney had passed away, and needless to say, that never, we never made it that far.
Wait, but what are you talking about here? Because you guys have this separate little agreement that is dated
February 11th?
February 3rd of 2011.
Yes.
And that is before your divorce is final.
Correct.
And what it says is that you agree not to pursue any legal action regarding the insurance payout. So by this point, you have found out. You find out about it, you get wind about it, and then just before the divorce is final, what you do is you enter into this little sub-agreement where you agree not to pursue any legal action regarding the insurance payout if he pays the lawyer who ends up later passing away, if he pays the lawyer for your bankruptcy fees.
Correct.
Did you pay the lawyer for the bankruptcy fees? No, because it never happened, right?
He had the money.
Say it again?
He had the money. I gave him the money.
Prove it to me.
I don't have proof.
No, that's not going to work.
Okay.
Nice try, though. Yeah.
He did
And
have
according to you, you spoke to the attorney's office and they never filed anything and he never paid him.
Oh, they had the money. She knew it. She knew it.
What do you mean that they had the money?
I gave them the money toward that.
Did they give it back to you?
Yes, they did.
Then what is wrong with you? It's not funny that you're perjuring yourself. You think that's funny?
I'm not perjuring myself.
Yeah,
they
you
had
are.
the $1,500.
They had the money. You said that to me right now with the full intent that I would say, oh, well, then I guess he did his job. I guess he kept up with this, so you can't pursue it. You were hoping I wouldn't ask another question after that. Do you watch the People's Court? Clearly, the answer to that is no, because it's insulting to me that you would underestimate me. You are a thief, and you're going to need to pay her the other half of this money because you have zero right to it under the eyes of the law. And I find in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $2,559.21 because if this other sub-agreement never came to fruition, then she's entitled to be back to square one, which is it's a marital asset. She's entitled to half, and you know it or you wouldn't have forged it and then gotten caught. That's my verdict. Pay the lady.
All right,
Thank you very much.
Well, let's talk to the defendant for a moment, see what's your reaction to how this has worked out at the end.
Maybe she's out of my life completely now. She has no more strings to pull.
What was it like to be in court with her there and see her, on the other side against you?
Knowing it'll be the last time I have to look at her? Awesome.
All right, do you regret forging your name on that?
No, I didn't forge her name on her.
No?
No. We signed everything together. She signed stuff. I was on the road.
Okay. All right. Right around the corner there. All right, step on in here. Step on in. What's your feeling on this?
Everything went great. I am glad for the verdict. It's everything that I was hoping it would be. He should have never.
What went wrong? Long relationship.
A very long relationship. We just grew apart.
What happened? When did you know?
Many years ago.
When? What
years
happened?
ago. When we just didn't get along and stayed together for all the wrong reasons.
Grew apart.
We grew apart. The love, yeah.
Harvey?
The love.
Well, I got to tell you, this guy behind me, he's a little goofy, but he's right. Fact is that even if you're married, it's wrong to sign somebody else's name. And if you do it, you can get in a lot of trouble. But no doubt that what the judge said, it's criminal to do, it's criminal to do. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.
This summer, soccer is here, and so are the watch parties. And Uber Eats has your game day essentials covered with 30% off orders from Aldi, Kroger, and Dollar General. Everything you need to keep your crowd happy, delivered straight to your door. Chips, dips, fresh ingredients, and more. Order in so you can lock in for the games. 30% off your grocery order, only on Uber Eats for a limited time.
This is the plaintiff, Lester Phillip. He says he went to the defendant's eye care business to get his eyes checked out and ended up purchasing a pair of prescription glasses from him. When he went to pick them up, he was told the lenses were there, but the frames had been sold to someone else. When he asked why he didn't receive a call stating there was a problem, he was told they don't contact customers. Huh? He's suing for $539, the amount he's out. This is the defendant, Joe Estrella. He says the plaintiff's glasses were ready in May, and he called and told him, come pick them up. In July, he called again. Finally, in August, he shows up and refused to pay the balance due. He got all nasty with him, pounded one of the showcases with his fist, stormed out, and now they're here? Oh, brother. He's accused of not seeing straight.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Douglas Lester Phillip?
Yes, ma'am.
You are suing Shades of Nostrand Optical Family Eye Care. Mr. Estrella, you're the manager and you're authorized to represent here today?
Yes.
So, Mr. Phillip, tell me your tale of woe. You're suing them for $539 that you say they owe you on a pair of glasses that they never delivered to you, I guess is what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. I went to Shades of Nostrand on the 7th of May of 2010.
2010?
Yes. I went to purchase the glasses. And,
you had an eye exam?
Yes, I had an eye exam.
You picked out some frames?
Yes.
And they weren't the ones your insurance would pay for, so you have to pay a little extra to get the frames you want?
Yes, ma'am. They told me that I had to pay $175.
Okay,
for
so
the
you
new
put
frame.
down $40.
I put down $40 on the new frame, but the young lady, which was any one of them, told me.
It's all generic.
Told me that it would be ready in 10 days.
Okay.
My reason for not being there in 10 days, she did call me and tell me the shades were ready. But I told her that I had back surgery. I was going through a series of surgeries. I had 6 surgeries between 2008 and last year. And
Wow.
I couldn't be moving at all.
Are you okay now?
Not quite, but I'm recuperating.
Okay.
I told them that if they can deliver the glasses for me, I have the $135. I will give it to the person who delivered. They said they don't deliver.
Right.
So I told them, well, I have no one to take me there. I cannot walk. I was in a wheelchair.
Right.
I couldn't walk.
Who was taking care of you?
Nobody at the time. Well,
somebody had to be taking care of you because somebody did groceries and all that. So who was that?
There's my common-law wife and her 2 daughters.
Oh, you have a common-law wife and
Yes.
2 daughters living
Yeah.
in the house.
They
Okay,
look
and
after
couldn't
me.
they go pick up your glasses and bring the $130?
Well, eventually I happened to bounce back from my feelings, my aches and pains, and I went over to Shades of Nostrand, which was this summer.
2 years later?
Yes.
More than 2 years later?
Yes. I told them what I was there for, and the young lady that I accustomed going to, which was none of these people here, and she said,
Who are you?
Let me
she's just
see.
here for the ride.
Let me see your insurance card. So I take out my insurance card and I give it to her. She said, well, we do have your glasses, we sold it. I said, what about the $40 I paid on it? She said, well, we don't give back money. I said, well, give me the $40 back and the glasses that the insurance paid for, and everything going to be fine.
Give
She
you the
said,
$40 back and the glasses that the insurance paid for. Why wouldn't the right why would they do that? That's a bonanza for you of $175. What should happen is you should pay $100 and whatever was left of the $175 upcharge, and then they should give you those glasses, make them up again. What was wrong with doing
no,
that?
they told me that they can't have those frames again. They said there was nowhere to find
You
that
say
shit.
that's just false, right? That the frames were there.
I have the glasses here. Your Honor.
Okay. Are the ones there, you were just able to obtain them, or they were actually always there?
These are the originals that he purchased.
The original
Yes.
one, but what do you do? When they don't come to pick it up, you dismantle it?
Yes, actually, we put them in a book, which I have login here as a dismantle job.
Very high tech.
We keep the lenses, but we have to sell the merchandise because we have to pay
so
money
the
to the
actual
company.
frames of 2 years ago probably were sold to
No,
somebody else, but
right.
these are the exact same frames.
Exactly. It happens that the same frame was in my store because it's a popular model.
Right.
It's made by Fat Farm.
Fat Farm?
Yes. So what I did is I popped it in and I handed it to him. The
Okay.
balance was $135, and I told him that, why it took so long.
Right. Now, did you tell him you have to pay me $135?
And then I said, don't give me $135, just give me $130.
Okay.
And he just won his money back.
So is this guy out of luck by waiting 2 years?
I would say he's out of luck if the contract said 10 days.
But does it matter that he had a medical problem that prevented him from picking it up?
I would say no.
Okay. Going inside the courtroom.
Okay, I want to see something. I want you to see something. I don't know whether your prescription's changed in 2 years.
It might have because it's a reading glasses, man.
Yeah, well, that would be on you, not on him. But anyway, so let's take a look, hand them something to read.
So you can see, they're a little dusty.
Well, this is not the frame that I'm paying for. This is the insurance frame.
I have some records here,
Okay,
ma'am.
let's see it.
That's the name of the frame. If you want to compare with, you have
Yeah.
information on the frame.
Yeah, that's easy. We can just look it up on the internet
It's
and
right at
see.
the bottom of the pink. Let me just grab those. Let me grab this so I have everything.
Fat Farm 502. What does it say down
Yes.
here? Fat Farm 50.
BRZ, I believe, is the color brown.
Can you bring me my iPad so I don't even have to get off the bench? Okay, you know that right here it says Fat Farm 502.
The frame was square. It was a square frame. It wasn't wrong like that. It was square.
Do you know it says 502, which is exactly what this says?
Maybe they have a 502 square and a 502 round.
Why would they have the exact same number for a square? What are you trying to say?
No, I'm saying, first of all, it says that that's the frames of the insurance. The insurance doesn't cover the top frames.
No, he's wrong.
Right.
So
that's it.
Right, but now he's claiming that what he wanted, I don't know how he could remember from 2 years ago, was square and not rectangular. But I don't know that that's even available.
Your Honor?
Yep.
If you could go into Marital Eyewear, that's where I get the frames from.
It's not even on here. That means that you can't get it anymore?
No, I go still get it.
Why don't you find it?
You want me to come up here?
You can just bring it to him.
Your Honor, can I say something?
Yeah.
Yeah, the glasses that the frame that I did wanted from them, it was something similar to this. It was like square.
Okay,
more square.
here's how it's
This
going to
one,
work.
this one.
I'm going to look at your paperwork. I'm going to see whether this is what you put in your paperwork, and I'm not going to trust your memory of 2 years ago on something that you just dropped. Frankly, they would be well within their rights to say to you, hey, anything left in here in this place over, do you have a disclaimer that says if you leave it here over 30 days, you're done?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is it?
It's
I don't
right
see
here.
it.
That's copy of the receipt, but this is the like samples that we give every patient.
Not
the
responsible
receipt.
for eyeglasses or deposits left over 60 days.
but
They should just say go away. And they're not. They're happy to give you the glasses if you just pay what you're supposed to pay. But under no circumstances do you want me to figure that out because you don't want to. You just want your $40 back.
Your Honor.
And you want what the insurance paid him back.
Your Honor,
Yeah,
I
no.
was never given a receipt.
He couldn't figure out how to use it.
I was never given a
Then
receipt.
what are you going to say against them? How are you going to have any evidence against them?
Well, I know
you don't have a receipt to show me. You don't pick up your glasses. 2 years pass. You don't have proof that you ordered something different than what they delivered. What was it you said?
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.
Oh, what was it you said?
He didn't know how to use it to bring it up.
Well, it's good enough for me that the glasses actually say the number on the side. All right, here's how it works. You have one of two choices. You can walk away, say goodbye, and that's that. Or you can pay
Actually, for being nice to him and everything.
Why are you going to be nice to him? He's totally miserable with you.
No, it doesn't matter, because this is another experience for me. And since being a loyal customer to our store, if you want the glass, I'll give it to you for $100.
Oh, I feel like Monty Hall. So, if you want them, you can have them for $100. Or you can go to what's behind curtain number 1.
Your Honor,
and curtain number 1 is you just lose the case. So
okay, I prefer to use the case than wearing a female glasses. That's a female glasses.
You think these are
That's
female
the wrong
glasses?
glasses. I wanted a square glasses, Your Honor. I'm not going to wear woman glasses in the street. That is a female glasses.
I mean, lots of people have reading glasses that are more narrow because they just look down. They don't want to have to.
I bought this for $5 and it's not female. It's
Actually,
male.
can I see those?
Yes. And I show it better than that.
So you like these reading glasses, but not these reading glasses?
This one is light.
No, we're done. We're done. I'm a busy woman. I am a busy woman. I have given you way more time than I should have given you. My verdict in this case is for the defendant. Okay?
Thank you.
The glasses go back to the defendant. He didn't want them.
Thank you.
Wait. Let me get my glasses. I don't want anything.
Well, here comes the plaintiff. You selected curtain number 1. You lose the case.
Yes, I did.
What's your reaction to this?
Well, I think those people is very unfair, and I think they should be honest enough, being as I am a customer, going there on 4 occasions and always using the eye place. I think they're supposed to be fair to give me what I own.
What about their policy that after 60 days...
I never had no policy from them. They never give me a receipt.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't know that. We were so as good friends that the lady choose me as a friend. She always say, come back in 10 days.
Why are those
Never
female
receipt.
glasses? What do you mean? What?
Because they're wrong.
Oh, all right. All right, head right around the corner.
Thank
See
you
Officer
very
McIntosh on the way out. Okay, so come on in here. Step on in closer here. Is there any way to please this customer?
Well, actually, we're trying to make another sale today, offering for another $100, but I guess he didn't want the glasses at all.
I saw that. What are you going to do with the glasses now?
Well, actually, what I do is, by New York law, I have to keep for the records for at least 5 to 7 years. So, which these glasses will go. The lenses alone will go into the dismantle room.
Mm-hmm. You want a pair of glasses for $100? 75.
Well, you're all welcome to Shades of Nostrum in Brooklyn, New York, 505.
Okay, thank you.
And we'll give you a discount.
All right, Harvey.
Okay, unless the contract says time is of the essence, like the judge says, the contract has to be performed generally within a reasonable period of time. 2 years is way beyond the limit.
To kids, summer isn't just time off. It's time spent building confidence and curiosity. But when school meals pause, millions of kids lose access to the food they count on during the school year. As a neighbor-led network, Feeding America is deeply rooted in every community, ensuring summer meals continue nourishing growth and potential. Your support puts healthy food within reach, fueling the future for kids and their families. Give now at feedingamerica.org/summerhunger.